Hi guys and ladies, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lisema Matsietsi, and this week we are talking about different types of analysts. I know maybe you might started to say I want to become an analyst, but you are battling around to say which type of analyst might best suit myself. And on this video I'm going to be helping you discuss all different type of analysts, not the whole comprehensive list, but we got about 16 type of analysts that we were able to find, I was able to find thus far. It's an ever-going journey. In so doing, we're going to be splitting this video, because it might be very long, into 3 parts. We're gonna talk about the first part about the list of analysts, and then after that we're gonna have another second video and the third video just to give you a full view of different type of analysts and what is common in all those analysts. If you want to know about that, don't hesitate. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. Before we start, let's just look at the different types of analysts. But before we go there, let's just recap. What does analyst do? An analyst is somebody else who goes around, gathers data. After gathering that data, they study the data. After studying the data, then they produce some conclusion or some insights based on the data that they have gathered. Data gathering process and analysis so that they can find the key findings or insights from your whole process. Analysts do this, find patterns within the data. They can make meaningful decisions and changes based on whatever they learn. If they say, I think we can grow this way, they can grow that way. If they say, maybe we can stay this way, that's the pattern that they are picking up. Analysts work in a wide range of industries like we have covered previously. Doesn't mean that when you're an analyst, you can sit in banking or in finance, or you can sit in medicine or pharmaceutical industries. You can work anywhere. That's the beauty of being an analyst. All they do is to help to improve efficiency and make strategic decisions. Let's just look at also what do they do in details. They give guidance to business, governments, entities, and individuals on financial and business decisions. Analysts collect data on business performance and develop statistical reports. They identify areas of improvement and create recommended plan to streamline processes. Can determine which data needs tracking to reflect business performance, using statistical method to collect data across business sectors, measuring the effectiveness of business strategies, writing easy to interpret reports, developing a plan to improve operational processes, and working with management to implement changes. When you go into the internet and you go talking about analysis or an analyst, most of us, you will be bombarded by business analysis. The aim of this is to help you see beyond business analysis. What else is out there? What other type of analysts are out there? This is what we are discovering in this list. First one that we're talking about is the vendor analyst. Vendor analyst is important organization for you to know what vendors are out there, where do they exist, how much they charge, which ones are ideal for which project. You need a vendor analyst for that. So vendor analysts rate suppliers so manufacturing companies can make better purchasing decisions. We have this also in all the industries. They go out there, they come back with the right vendor that's appropriate for whatever work that is. They gather and analyze data about different vendors and present this in a way that is easy for the manufacturer to understand. Analysts are important to a company's outsourcing and purchasing decisions. The big question is, how much do they earn? And we brought in that amount there in US dollars. Reason being is I've realized that this video is actually being watched even outside of South Africa. So if we come back and we bring stuff in US dollars, we try to level it out. In South Africa, I think at the current moment, you just have to multiply by, I'm hoping could be 16, but the reality is it's 18.5. So to get the rent amount. So that's how much the average median salary is, about 44,000. And this was salaries that were submitted by 892 people. The second type of analyst is called intelligence analyst. They gather and analyze and process conclusions on data relating to improving security practices. I'm thinking of the movies, the people that in those nice rooms. They monitor for security breaches, enhance communication security, and help prevent breaches of sensitive information. Salary ranges per year, they are looking at about $66,500 per year. Very good, lucrative, area to be in. But we can see that you specialize with security related things. The third one is called the Geospatial Analyst. Geospatial Analyst is those people that when you just hear geospatial, geography kicks in, has to do with GPSs, interpret aerial images, information to map different locations. They work in a variety of industries including urban planning, military intelligence, and in mining. They fly whatever they have to fly. They can see what's happening in an area, and they have nice softwares that they use to actually check what minerals are likely to be available in the area where you have this type of rocks or this type of plane gradient. Geospatial analysis allows professionals to know where to start constructing project and alerts them to challenges that a certain location might provide during construction. So before we even build a nice residential area, they just fly a drone, they tell you, no, it's not gonna work out because here there is a type of rocks that can create sinkholes. Money-wise, the average salary in the USA is about $70,200. This is based on 193 people that went into the website. They said, the lowest that they earn is about 41. The maximum person said is 118. The average is about 70,200 on that area. Quite nice if you love your geography. You don't have to become stuck in mining underground. You can just fly a drone and then become a geospatial analyst. The fourth one is the one that we all want to have a chat with. It's the text analyst or text practitioner. They analyze and prepare and review the text files returns on behalf of clients or companies. They find ways to reduce tax payments and ensure all tax laws are adhered to. These are the people that thinking about people that are doing, more especially chartered accountants that are specializing in tax. They can find themselves branching out instead of just accounting to just becoming tax specialists, dealing with this is what the tax laws requires us to disclose. This is where the tax laws could take us. And in terms of money in the USA, they are looking at $71,900. Which is quite good. This was coming from almost 640 individuals that submitted salary bands onto their recruiting website to say it is this lucrative. Out of the band, somebody is taking home 104,000 just in 1 year. But like you can hear here, it's a good area for you to even start your solopreneurship or your small business or home-based business or your SMME, like we say. You just help companies disclose their tax positions and stuff like that. The fifth one is a financial analyst. Financial analysts, analysts study the history of financial data for individuals and organizations to provide projections and financial health reports. And that's the most important part. The outcome is supposed to be a financial health report, and it doesn't just stop with companies. It can actually even do with people. So instead of just saying, oh, I'm gonna go see a financial planner, you can actually see a financial analyst who takes over your normal bank statement or your income and expenditures report, put it through, create a model for you, and then say this is where your money is going in. It's something that it's not a big thing that's talked about, but it is possible. They also explore investment opportunities and inform their clients on the risk and benefits involved with certain decisions. Financial analysts work closely with accountants and accounting teams to ensure the accuracy of the financial reports. In terms of the money, about 13,300 people are in this field. So this is a common field that you'll find out there. It's not a niche. It's a common field, and they go as far as 105,000 in this website in the USA, but the average is $74,000. So you just multiply it accordingly depending on whatever country you are in to make you decide, is this worth it or not worth it. The last one that we're looking at in this video is project analyst. Project analyst, like the name suggests, that it has to do with project management. If you find you love projects, you love starting things from scratch and understanding how it all goes until the implementation, is a good area that you can become a project analyst. So project analysts provide data-based support to a project manager. They help plan and execute projects through processes such as budget analysis and forecasting. Project analysts also track team members' progress, gather market data, and present new techniques or methods to improve efficiency. So this is also quite nice. It's a lot of people that are working into here. So I think in the organization that I worked in, they used to call them project accountants, not just project analysts. They used to call them project accountants. They would sit in there, instead of doing the project management, they would help with the analysis of, we got a business case from business analyst. This is how much the business case is gonna cost us. This is where we're gonna source the money. We take it to the quarterly business review to get it, prioritized. Should we do this project or should we do that other one? All of that work set with this project analyst. In terms of work, in terms of salaries, the highest that we've seen was 108,000, but the average salary is about 72,000 that they are earning in here. If you like what you are seeing right now, there's already part 2 and part 3 of all these different analyses that are coming. Right now, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing so that you can know when the second video is coming through. If you are a regular, if you like what I'm talking about, don't feel shy to hit the like button. If you don't like what we are talking about, feel free to comment down below. Alternatively, you can always show me some love. Let's go to the website beingananalyst.co.za. beingananalyst.co.za. There are nice things that we're writing about there. We're starting with small courses like Excel data. How do you view data? How do you process and take your career into SQL databases? How do you even present on Power BI? That's what we're gonna be talking about there. But feel free to go to the website or, even liking this video and subscribing. Thanks guys for watching. Let's stay tuned for the next video.